Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Okay, we are from group 18 and today we would like to present about the topic is implication of tourism and impact to economic performance in Penang. Okay, this is our group members consists of Izzat Isra binti Zaidi, Nur Alia Natasha binti Muhammad Fauzi, Nur Aina Atirah binti Azli, Nur Amanina binti Abdul Karim, and the last one is Nurul Sharmimi binti Amaran. Okay, so we go to my part first. Tourism. Tourism was identified as various purposes according to the specific of the parties that are involved, either directly or indirectly in the interest of tourism. Based on United Nations World Tourism Organization (UNWTO) officially said, tourism is the activities of traveling and staying in the places outside their usual environment for not more than one consecutive year for leisure, business, and other purposes. So, it defines tourism as a social, cultural, and economic phenomena that entails the movement of people to countries or places outside their usual environment for personal or business or professional purpose. The main factor in tourism is to achieve sustainable growth, to realize the vast employment potential and multi-skill to generate national income, state and local levels. There are four types of tourism. First is ecotourism. Ecotourism is defined as responsible travel to natural areas, conserving the environment, sustaining the well-being of the local people, and involve interpretation and education. Penang Island has several beautiful nature spots such as Penang National Park at Teluk Bahang, Penang Botanic Gardens, and Pantai Pasir Panjang. Some parts of the forest land in Penang have been classified as permanent forest reserve. The second type of tourism is agrotourism. Agrotourism in Penang is putting forward efforts to promote the agrotourism sector. Agrotourism is regarded as a valuable alternative source of income involving domestic tourism activities that support small-scale farming. The Green State status given to Penang due to the Cleaner, Greener Penang initiative has changed the role of agriculture in Penang to include agrotourism as an alternative economic activity. This can be observed in the organization of festival, including the Durian Festival in Balik Pulau, Penang Island, and the International Paddy Festival in Kampung Terus, Penanti Seberang Perai, and cruising along the Juru River. Next, the third is culture and heritage tourism. Culture and heritage tourism is defined by the National Trust for Historic Preservation in the United States as traveling to experience the places and activities that authentically represent the stories and people of the past and present. Tourists came to visit Penang for sightseeing in Georgetown and visiting historical sites such as Fort Cornwallis, Little India, Armenian Street, and the Clean Jetties. And the fourth is shopping tourism. Penang has a great potential to emerge as a premier shopping destination with its retail therapy offering via three sectors, which are street or night markets, independent stores, and shopping centers. Tourists may also find other street market products from homemade handcraft to vintage products. Some examples are the Batu Ferringhi Night Market, Little Penang Street Market, Campbell Street Market, Gurney Hawker Centre, and Uptown Perda Night Market. Next, we continue to the importance of tourism. First of all, economy can grow. As mentioned at the beginning, the tourism sector or industry is the second largest contributor to the national economy. The second is handcraft industries. When many foreign tourists come to Malaysia, then many handcraft made by locals will be sold. It's said because most foreign tourists who come to each country like to buy souvenirs to be their memories or as a gift to their family members or friends. And the third is job opportunities. The tourism sector or industry need of workers and even employs a large number of workers in the service sector such as hospitality and transportation.
My name is Noaina Atirah binti Azli and my matrix number is H2A2342. Today, I want to present about demand and supply for tourism in Penang. Tourism demand refers to the requirement of variety of tourism products, goods and services at a particular place and market in a given time on a given price, is known as tourism demand. In short, requirement of tourism product is called as tourism demand. Tourism demand involves following requirements by the tourist and consumer, while tourism supply refers to provision of variety of tourism product at a particular place and market in a given time. Moreover, tourism supply defined as the provision of a diverse variety of tourism product, goods and services to visitors and consumers in a certain market and destination at a specific time. The tourism supply chain is made up of several different routes. There are a few reasons affecting demand and supply for tourism in Penang. First is visitor arrival. The above has clearly illustrated the serious implication of the pandemic and the lockdowns on tourist movement in Penang. While domestic tourism fare better than international tourism, the negative impact are still fairly substantial. Second is seasonality. It is because leisure demand dominates the market. Climate and source market play important roles in regulating seasonality. The year normally starts off slow, then pick up in late January or February due to Chinese New Year, before plummeting during Ramadan when local demand dips. July and August are peak months in the Northern Hemisphere due to domestic midterm holidays and summer vacation. From September to November, the rainy season has a detrimental impact of leisure demand. The month of December is the busiest of the year.
Now we are moving to the effect of the tourism sector to economic growth. The first one is national income increase. Foreign tourism who comes to Malaysia will definitely spend a lot of money to buy souvenir, for instance handicraft, to take back to their own country. This can provide benefits to the trader. The second one is opening job opportunities. Our country needs a lot of workers in transportation sector. This is because the transportation sector provide many facilities in terms of the movement of tourists, whether domestic tourists or tourists from abroad. The next effect is infection of disease outbreak. The arrival of tourists from abroad can lead to the spread of dangerous diseases outbreaks. For example, COVID-19. Due to this virus, the whole country was forced to shut down the tourism industry. All countries implement the Movement Control Order (MCO), including Malaysia. Last but not least, environmental pollution. The more building and hotel are built, the more restaurant and eateries are built. This causes increased toxic residues. There are also a handful of tourists who are not responsible for polluting recreational areas and tourist centers in a country.
Hi, my name is Nur Amalia Vidya Alipkare. My number matrix is #2182360. So what are the other economic activities are the sources of income that the states release on which contribute to their economic growth? So first, transport sector. There is a transportation sector carried out in tourist area of Penang, such as sea public transportation, which is the Penang ferry, which is always used by tourists when visiting Penang. So next, service sector. The construction of hotels and supermarket clothing has provided service to tourists coming to Penang. The service is very important to attract tourists to come to Penang. This service sector can be seen in terms of employee treatment in hotels and supermarket. And but not least, fishery sector. Penang is one of the areas that produces great potential in the fishery sector, even though the state is small. In addition, the fishing sector can be established cooperative to promote development of the fish industry. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Alia Natasha binti Muhammad Fauzi. My matric number is H1A2278. So today I want to present about economic policies. Economic policy is referred to the action that government take in the economic field. It covers the system for setting interest rate and government budget, as well as the labour market, national ownership and many other areas of government. So intervention into the economy. To maintain a strong economy, the federal government seeks to accomplish three policy goals, which is stable price, full employment and economic growth. So next is the Penang State Administration will launch a promotion including giving the lowest price for hotel fees to attract more tourists to revitalize the state tourism activity. Promotion occur regularly. The main attraction in Penang are Penang Bird Park, Escape Theme Park and Street Art. These places are interesting because many tourists love to take photos and selfies. Last but not least, the State of Penang, Malaysia, OECD, has to encourage and implement socio-economic development in the Penang authorities area as a place of tourism. So both federal and state governments are working on a scenario that would bring back rapid growth and productivity to Penang. In a nutshell, many efforts and initiatives should be emphasized to attract more tourists come to Penang. During this time period, greater emphasis have been given to ecotourism through the protection of natural resources such as recreational forest, park, beach, island and lakes, Malaysia 2006. After all the investigation were done on the impact of tourism on Penang Island, we found that tourism has definitely brought many change to the most peaceful island. The most change would be to the environment of the island, well known as the best and most relaxing destination in Malaysia. Penang once was a serene and calming place for the holiday. In addition, many of them give a good rating by having a holiday in Penang.
Okay, so that's all from us. Thank you for watching.